Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys going up against the El Paso Chihuahuas. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Cooper Hummel. Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-1-1. Rips this one to short. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. We move on to the bottom of the first. Sugarland with the lead, 1-0. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. And now the shortstop, Mayer. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's now 2-1. That's how you want to hit the slurve that's on the outside corner. She did well to hit the ball where it was pitched and drive through it the opposite way for a homer. Runner at first, nobody out. Mayer. Stepping in, currently a top 10 prospect in all of minor league baseball. A lot of interest in seeing today's performance. First offering misses the mark. Good job to let the low one go there. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. And here is Brennan Valenzuela.
Turn now, no better.
Back up the middle, he knocks it down. Good feed, that's one. Over to first, safe. Incredible bare hand effort there. Love to see that. So 2 down. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Zach Short. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to the left. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied at 3. Runner at second here and one away. Mayer, already a homer for her in this one.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Dives, but it's off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. And she's just unconscious at the plate these days. Another big game here. Not much to nitpick about that swing. 106 miles per hour on the exit velocity. That ball was simply scorched. This next at-bat looms very large. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Brennan Valenzuela. Now the payoff pitch. Runner on the go, and they're all loaded up.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now at the dish, Yuli Gurriel. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. This one the other way. Here's the throw. It's offline, and the run scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. 2 down and a runner at second base. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Mayer. She's already homered in this ballgame. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup, and you have to think the manager is pleased with that. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. And she continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. 2 away and a runner at first. Brennan Valenzuela getting ready to hit. Checks on the runner, dives back in safely. Another move to first, back in that time as well. Payoff pitch. Fly ball left field, Melton. That is the inning. Huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. Mayer comes into this one fresh off a 4. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Ben Gamel. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And they're all loaded up. And I'm sure he's grateful that one was an off-speed pitch. Would have hurt a lot more if it was a fastball. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Brennan Valenzuela. Quick check on the runner at first. Back in easily.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Ball 4. They've walked in a run. Nobody out. Bases loaded. And the next batter, Yuli Gurriel.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you. Oh, you drive.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And it's 3-1. Nicely done. Brings home 2. Might have gotten fooled a bit by that pitch, but he did a good job to stay through it and punch it into center for a knock. Good approach led to a good result. Is the military trying to make you house their troops? Give them no quarter. Call the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists, for a free consultation. Out to short, Mayer. The throw to first. That's the first out.
The second baseman,
2 outs, base is empty.
shortstop, Mayer.
Hard ground ball, base hit. That keeps the inning going. That hit makes it a baker's dozen games in a row for her with a knock, and she's really starting to cook at the plate. You can bet that the rest of the team has taken notice, and so have opposing pitchers. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Brennan Valenzuela.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
Move to first. The throw is wild. It gets away. Tied up here early in the ball game.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Soft contact in the air. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We're at the end of 2. All tied up at 3. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mayer.
Shortstop, Mayer.
This one is labeled. And that'll do it. 2 left on base. Score still 4-3. We're ready for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Joe Hudson.
Joe Hudson.
Out to short. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mayer. 1 for 2. So close to getting through the frame without having to deal with the meat of the order. Can't let that single lead to a meltdown. On 2-0 against a good hitter like this, you can't afford to just throw a get-me-over pitch. Time to locate well. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. In the dirt, but blocked. Lockridge leading off first with 2 away. To the right side. Bastidas whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 runner left on base. They're still doubled up. 6-3. Next to hit, Mayer. 1 for 3.
That's the ball.
1 out with a runner at second.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Next one's fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Only one out remaining.
Now batting, catcher Brandon.
Kind of an average performance in the losing effort. Mayer, such an exciting talent already making an impact. She's not just playing well, she's showing all the signs of a future superstar. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys going up against the El Paso Chihuahuas. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So 2 down. Mayer will hit next. On fire at the dish lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5. And she's got a big power bat for a shortstop. Exciting young player. Wallops this one out towards right center.
Get up.
Does it have the distance? Adios, pelota! Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. That's a great power-on-power matchup there. Some serious heat on the fastball and a slugging batter. This time, the hitter wins the battle. Runner at first. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Mayer. Skies it out towards left center. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 14, Joshua Meir.
Bottom half of the 5th, and the Chihuahuas batting.
For the Chihuahuas, the designated hitter, Meir.
In June 2024, the Chihuahuas had a game to remember. After falling behind 15-1 against the Las Vegas Aviators, El Paso chipped away and scored 9 runs in the 7th inning, eventually winning 17-16. In the air to left. And a foul ball. If you have a chance at night here in El Paso, make sure you take a look at the Star on the Mountain, a man-made landmark lit up by more than 450 light bulbs. It's visible from more than 20 miles away on the ground. Pitch misses there, and the count is full. And a base hit up the middle. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And that makes it another multi-hit game for her. She's had some really good ABs lately. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, runner on the go, grounder to third, slings to first, and 1 gone as they make the play. Throw to second, not in time. She's there easily. And stepping in, the speedy Clay Dungan. Runner edging away at second base. In the dirt. Throw to third, and she's in there easy. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go, kid.
Got it. 2 down. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Now, Ethan Salas.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
Runner!
Runner's breaking for the plate.
Oh, you drove out.
That's a hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. 3-0. Comes through with the RBI. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. And now it's going to be Mayer. Back in the first inning, she delivered a solo shot that I'm sure she's looking to build on here. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. One run comes across, two runs across. Runner around third. Relay, throw home. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. Runner at second, one away. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Joshua Mears. 0-2, here's the pitch. Runner takes off for third. Lifted in the air to left, Melton. 2 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Clay Dungan, the next to hit. Here it comes, and now the runner breaks for third. Grounds this one to the right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. We're through 6 full innings. The Chihuahuas lead it 6-0. Two away and a runner at first. Mayer digs in now. She's already homered in this ballgame. Fouled off to the right. In the dirt, but blocked.
0-2.
Wall, the runner at first with 2 out. Hard hit for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And she continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Joshua Mears getting ready to hit. There goes the runner. And plenty of time to first. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Mayer was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer. Huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. Mayer comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys going up against the El Paso Chihuahuas. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And our pitcher in this game, Mayer. On the mound in this one, she's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Padres organization. A lot of excitement in San Diego for what she can bring in the future. Ready to go now. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Quincy Hamilton. And this one off and running.
First pitch, 6:35.
Here's the 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Zach DeZenzo. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Hits in each of the last 6 games. 1 out and the base is empty. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. And another ball. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. On the ground, right side. Picks it up. Whips it to first. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, Brendan Rogers. Rogers, a former Gold Glover, 28 years old. A former first-rounder back in 2015. Swings and misses. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. Nobody on and 2 outs. Mayer will hit next, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. Now she turns for second. Here comes the throw. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag the runner for the out. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. The Space Cowboys at the plate here in the 2nd inning.
Steer ride. Ball 1.
That was well spotted, but she couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But she's handling it well, and she might get that call later. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2-1.
That one off the mark, and the count is now 3-1. And that one hit to first. Gurriel. And steps on the bag for the out.
That is it. The catcher, Joe Hudson.
Now at the plate, Joe Hudson. 2 for 5 to finish out the series on Wednesday. And he grounds it to the right side. Gurriel takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
The third baseman,
Base is empty with 2 out. Now the third baseman, Cam Smith.
Hook 1. No balls. 1 strike.
Fastball in for a strike. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. No score. Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary trial session today.
0-1.
This one in the air to right, on the way over. One up, one down. And now the right fielder, Kennedy Corona. Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Ha!
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Twice now, he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think she climbs the ladder. Got it. Now 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. That one finds the zone. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Struck out swinging. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 9 straight set down here to start the game. The Chihuahuas out in front, 1-0. One gone and a runner on at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Mayor. Big game last night, went 4 of 5. Hard liner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Coming to the plate. Relay throw. The tag out. On that play, they had to do everything perfectly to get him out at the plate. Long throw in from the outfield, and then a relay home to get him going from first all the way around. That's great team defense. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And next, the cleanup hitter, Brennan Valenzuela.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. Here you go.
Here comes the 2-2 offering. And the runner takes off for third. Fly ball to right, Corona. And that'll wrap this inning up. No runs. Top of the 4th inning with the Space Cowboys at the dish. Quincy Hamilton now at the plate. Hamilton goes 5'9", 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2021. She didn't start her windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. So frustrating for the pitcher. Close, but called a ball. Late on that fastball. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
2-2.
The 2-2.
Full count.
No reason to get over-aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
The first baseman, number 9.
Zach DeZenzo, the next to hit. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. She's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive her success. really putting the ball where she wants it to go. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. And here is Brendan Rodgers. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2. One, 2.
Rolls away a little bit. The Chihuahuas up by a run. Top half of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Jacob Melton, 0 for 1. That's in for a strike. Line drive. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Hudson.
And here's the catcher, Joe Hudson. Grounded out the first time up. Late swing fouled it off. On 0-1, the delivery. Sliced down the right side. And here's the 0-2. It's ball 1. 2 outs, runners at first and second. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Got the swinging strikeout. And that ends the inning. Wears the emotion on the sleeve, but as a pitcher, that's okay as long as you're getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of the jam. We're in the top half of the 5th. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Cam Smith. There's a strike. Slap the other way, foul ball. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. Stepping in, Zach Short. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
No ball.
One out and the base is empty. Comes up empty, strike two. He must have been sitting on something off speed. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Gurriel steps on first for the out. Now a chance for Kennedy Corona. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. That misses. Ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one out in front there. Fine work in this one, just one strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Swing and a miss, that's a K. And a nice frame on the mound, she sets him down 1-2-3. Continues to roll on the mound, 5 shutout innings in the books. El Paso with the lead, 1-0. 2 away here, nobody on. Mayer getting ready to hit. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Could be trouble here. She makes the turn and digs for second base. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. That makes 2 doubles for her on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. And now the switch hitting catcher, Brennan Valenzuela.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Runner takes off for third. Popped up. That is the inning. A 2-out double, but they don't score. 5 innings down. El Paso ahead in this game, 1-0. Top of the 6th inning, and now Bryce Matthews. That one finds the corner. On the ground, right side. Gurriel takes it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Quincy Hamilton. Trying to bunt for a hit, Rojas. Fires over to first.
That's an out.
No hit here on the bunt, and they get the out. Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. But he didn't locate it well, and they still got the out. Maybe a few more rounds of bunting drills tomorrow. DeZenzo in the box again, takes a strike. That one close, ruled a ball. Swing and a miss out front that time. Two down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Upstairs. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. He'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the three-hole hitter is on deck. And now the full count offering. Popped up. And that's the end of the inning. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. The Chihuahuas lead it 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the 7th here. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, Brendan Rodgers. Fastball on the corner at the knees, and that's a strike.
0-1. No, that's a ball.
One.
This one chopped on the ground. Picks it up. Sends it to first.
Out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacob Melton.
And here at the plate, Jacob Melton. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
The Space Cowboys down by 4 runs. Here in the top half of the 7th. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Fly ball left field, Mears. 2 up, 2 down. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Joe Hudson.
Joe Hudson.
Pitch is in there, 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Clearly she's confident in her breaking ball in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Chihuahuas out in front, 4-0. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Mayor. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Otto goes 6 feet 3 inches. He uses a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Righty reliever out of the pen, Luis Patino. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. Mayor was good for him both hitting and pitching in this ballgame. Games like this show that she can add a lot of value to any roster. When you're in the minors, you're looking for any edge to help get you to the majors. Performing like this as a two-way player can only help. Mayer has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. She's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys going up against the El Paso Chihuahuas. Introduction. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Mayer. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mayer, just 21 years old, and she's knocked in double-digit runs in her last 10 games. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. This is part of why she's been on such a tear lately. She's doing a good job working the count, giving herself an edge. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw won't get there in time, and now on at first. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. Runner at first, and now the switch-hitting catcher, Brennan Valenzuela. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. Here comes the 2-2. Runner on the go again. On the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. 1 down. Mayer now at the plate. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Foul ball there. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 3-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. As soon as that pitch came off his fingertips, he was dreading the result. That was a hanging breaking ball, and she crushed it for a homer. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science. Mayer, she's already homered in this ball game. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Brandon.
Next up for the Chihuahuas, Brandon Valenzuela.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us. Runner!
Runner on the move. In the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and she steals second without a throw. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Base hit. Here's the throw. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Clay Dungan digs in now. The 0-1. In the air, along the left field line. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Throw off line, runner scores. It's 4-1. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job. Next is the designated hitter, Mayer. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. On the inside corner for a strike. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first, and that's an out.
Now batting, the catcher, Brandon.
She was a difference maker for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Quincy Hamilton.
The center fielder, Quincy Hamilton.
Grounds this one to short, collects it. Throw to first, out, what a play! Just barely gets the runner on that one. Mayer will hit next. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Smith has a beat on it. 1 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Clay.
1 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Bryce Matthews. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Tosses to first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2. 1 out and the base is empty. Mayer steps to the plate. Currently the #1 prospect in the Padres system, and there's a lot of anticipation for her future in San Diego. Line to right for a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Now batting.
That hit, of course, keeps her hitting streak alive, and it's clear that she's dialed in at the plate. No matter who she's facing, it seems like she's in control of every single at-bat. Here's the third baseman, Clay Dungan.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Throw over to first, dives back in safely. Three-ball, no-strike pitch. There goes the runner, and ball 4. 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. And here is Ethan Salas.
Hey, it's your turn. Driving base.
Here's the pitch, and it's a double steal. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Space Cowboys out in front, 3-1. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Dad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you.
Whoa. 1-0.
Swing and a rocket. This ball is carrying. Snags it on the warning track. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Top of the 7th here. Now the third baseman, Cam Smith. Out to short. Handles. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. Mayer getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And the 0-1 now.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here's the 1-2 offering. Set down looking. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Now batting.
1 gone and a runner on at first. Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith.
Smith.
On the ground, could be 2. Not in time, he's safe. Well, I was talking about going the other way. Seems like the decision to swing came a little early for that, but the hands didn't get out too far in front, and it worked out for a hit up the middle. Two out. outs in the bottom of the ninth, and it's a 2-run game. Castro is just 1 strike away. Struck the batter out looking, and this game is over. The Space Cowboys claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Certainly a frustrating showing at the plate. Mayer, fresh off an incredible series, is ready to go. Can she keep the good times going in this one? It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Mayer now at the plate.
The shortstop, Mayer.
That one in the air to center field. 2 down.
The catcher, Brandon.
First and second, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mayer.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and she's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like she comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how she counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. First and second, 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. Here comes the 2-2 offering. There goes the runner. Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and rip. Runners breaking for the plate. In the dirt. Out of the plate. She's out trying to steal home. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of the third. El Paso with the lead, 2-0. Back to the top of the order here. Now it's the right fielder, Robert Calaz. Now the payoff pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one.
No, he's out.
That is a terrific double play. That should have been a hit, but the shortstop somehow turned it into a double play. Great job to dive and knock it down before starting the twin killing. Two outs, bases empty. Mayer, 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Two outs and nobody aboard. This one ripped but foul to the right. Here it comes. Puts this one in the air down the line. Bouchard drifts towards it. And that's that. Home half of the... Weinstein will hit next.
Anthony Weinstein.
Tying run waits at the plate. Out to short. Nice stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down, and then whip it over to first for the out. She's got some serious skill. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mayer, 1 for 3. And she hits a ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. That's the kind of foul that'll leave you feeling the sting in your palms. Ouch.
Whoa.
And a high fly out to center, Montgomery. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Brandon.
No complaints about getting a team win, but she's capable of giving them more than she did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. Mayer, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Mayer. The outfielder's very deep. They don't want anything going over their heads. Ripped on the ground to second. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. Nobody on with 1 out. And here is Mayer, 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Mayer, just 21 years old, and she's a native of Japan. The 0-1. And swing and miss. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Try to get her chasing on the changeup. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And we have a tie ball game. Seems safe to say that she got what she was looking for on that pitch. Great job to square it up and send it out. 2 outs, bases empty. Mayer, she's already homered in this ball game. And a curve misses outside. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. In there at the knees. Gets a piece, stays alive. The Chihuahuas trailing by 3. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush. Had the hitter 1-2, but the hit by pitch puts the runner on. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Brandon Valenzuela. Step off, throw to first. Back in safely on the dive. One ball, one strike. Runner on the go. Pitches in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Runner going again. Swing and a pop-up. Amador. And that'll do it. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one runner stranded. Bases empty, one away. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Mayor. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. On the ground to third, Shunk. In plenty of time to first. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work.
The catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how she performed in this one. If she puts together games like this frequently, she won't be at this level for long. Mayor, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes. Introductions wrapping up. Mayor, the next to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
The designated hitter, Mayor.
Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Robert Calaz. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career.
No ball, one strike.
Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, two strike.
Popped up. Settles under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's one down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Greg Jones. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Jones, starting in center, hitting second in the lineup, a former first-rounder back in 2019. That one down the line. Takes it to first for the out.
Batting third, the catcher, Anthony.
Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the catcher, Anthony Weinstein. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one.
Hup.
There's a strike at the knees. Rapid fire work on the mound. She's keeping these batters on their toes. Two outs and nobody aboard. Swings through it for the K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. 0-1 now. On the ground, Dungan. Throws, gets the out, one away.
That is it. The first baseman,
Chris Bryant, getting ready to hit. This one chopped on the ground. Whips it to first. Already two gone in the home half of the second inning.
The third baseman, Aaron.
Now the third baseman, Aaron Shunk. And a strike on the outside corner. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Clips the corner. No balls, two strikes. Hitter looks a little too passive against her right now, and she took advantage with two straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. Now the 1-2 pitch. That's down and away. Two outs, bases empty. Close, but ruled a ball. Three and two, here's the pitch. Fouls it back with two strikes.
One.
Hard hit, right side. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. We're at the end of two, no score. Next is the designated hitter, Mayor. And the first pitch misses for ball one. This is part of why she's been on such a tear lately. She's doing a good job working the count, giving herself an edge. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. A solo blast. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. That's a direct result of the pitcher falling behind 2-0. He may have been aiming a bit, trying to get back in the count, but he put one in a hittable location and paid for it. Bottom of the inning, and now at the plate, Adael Amador.
The second baseman, Adael Amador.
That one fouled off. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. One away on the drop, third strike.
Batting it, the shortstop, Julio.
And now the shortstop, Julio Carreras, collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
Hey! 0-1.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. 2 straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now she can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways.
That's the ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. That
Two
misses.
balls, two
And the
strikes.
count's even at 2. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Got him. 2 gone. Next up for the Isotopes, Sean Bouchard. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Pitch missed outside. And that is ball 1. Next pitch misses. And it's 2-2. Fly ball, right field.
Mine, I got it.
And the inning is over. 9 straight set down. Welcome back. The Isotopes at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder, Robert.
Kalaz measures 6'2", just 19 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Close, but called a ball.
1 ball.
That's a
No strike.
frustrating moment. That one didn't look terribly outside, but she's handling it well on the mound.
Huh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Next pitch misses down and away. Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. Out. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
The center fielder, number 2, Greg.
And now, Greg Jones, 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Clearly, she's confident in her breaking ball in this one. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Righty comes to the plate. Not
ball,
close
2
with
strikes.
that one. One-two misses, and the count is even up at 2-2. Swings and misses at the fastball up in the zone for the K.
The catcher, number
Stepping to the
5,
plate for Albuquerque, Anthony Weinstein. Struck out swinging the first time. The Isotopes still in search of their first hit in this one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. The Chihuahuas out in front, 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, Mayor.
Mayor.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Valenzuela.
Come on, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Blaylock with a move to first. Runner on the move. Makes the catch. One down. Now a throw to first. Runner won't get back in time. It's a double play. Bottom half of the fifth, the Isotopes batting.
Leading off for the Isotopes, the designated hitter, you're up.
Grounder to third, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little out front there, swings through it. Once again, she's ahead 0-2, and she's got the power in this at bat. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Chris Bryant digs in now, grounded out the first time up. There's a strike. Swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That's a K. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Aaron Shunk will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. She's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Now that the immaculate inning is off the table, she needs to focus up and attack to get this third out. Top of the zone for a called strike. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame.
Whoa.
Next one is in the dirt.
2 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up.
You got it. I got it.
Brings it in for the third out. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Chihuahuas lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Isotopes, Adael Amador. Pitch is in there, 0-1. With all these first pitch strikes, she's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. That's down and in.
1-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop
Julio Carreras, the next to hit. Carreras hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
No, that's a ball.
The Isotopes held hitless so far in the game. It's clear she's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs in. We'll see if she goes away or comes back inside. And the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
That one is foul. We'll see another. Pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. 1 out and the base is empty. Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout.
Now batting, left field.
Sean Bouchard getting ready to hit.
Bouchard.
Oh, 1.
2 outs, base is empty.
Oh, 1.
This out to center. Wall on the way in. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're through 6 full innings. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Mayer. So far, her solo homer earlier in this ballgame represents the entire scoring output from both teams. Really shows how good the pitching has been in this one. Criswell, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2020. The 1-0 pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-1. Skies it out towards left center. Jones should have this one. And now 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Tom Cosgrove. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though.
Tom Cosgrove.
So digging in, Mayer. Runner in scoring position and nobody out. Outfielders might be charging on a base hit, trying to cut down the run at the plate. Bash down the right side, but foul. This one is labeled. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Runner from second crosses the plate. Really strong, loud contact on that swing. It didn't have enough to leave the ballpark, but it's still a very nice double. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Brandon Valenzuela. No outs and a runner on second. And now the runner breaks for third in the dirt.
1 strike.
No throw, and she steals third easily.
Hey, need you right now. Let's go, kid.
On the ground to the right side, Amador. Throw home, not in time. The run scores, and they're up by 4. Mayer with a solid enough performance on the mound and put on a hitting clinic. Quite the game for the two-way player. Some excellent ABs at the plate. She really looked comfortable and was a serious difference maker for him offensively. Add her good pitching, and it's an impressive all-around game. Mayer with a remarkable run of late as she carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes. First pitch. So 2 down. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Mayer with a homer in her last game. Hard hit, left side. Throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. End of a half inning of play. Runner at second here and 1 away. Mayer 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. We're in the 4th inning, no score. Base hit, runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Tag, got her. Can't scramble back in time. Way too big a turnaround first. Runner at first, nobody out. Mayer picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a laser out to left. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Now back, the left fielder, Joshua
1 out and a runner at second. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Mayer. Ripped on the ground to second, whips it to first. They are down to their final out. Kind of an average performance in the losing effort. Mayer, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes. And we'll be back with the first. And now the shortstop, Mayer, drove in their only run in last night's game.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Fouled off left side. Mayer playing up the middle at short. batting third today, and she's been touching home plate quite a lot lately. She's scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast, and they lead it. It's 2-0. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, she didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, she stayed back and got every bit of it. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Digging in for the Isotopes, A.J. Lewis. Two-two pitch. On the ground. Look at the stop here. Throws to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Terrific anticipation on this play. You don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the frame. One out and the base is empty. Mayer, she's already homered in this ball game. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. A solo blast, her second of the night, and they add on. It's 3-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. The book on this pitcher is that he relies heavily on the sinker, and he placed that one well down in the zone. Credit to the batter. She got the bat there right on time to connect with a good swing path, and that got her the homer. Mayer digs in now. The outfielder's very deep. They don't want anything going over their heads.
Hey, no one better, huh?
He placed that high fastball wisely, because if you miss in the zone, she's gonna punish it. Wasn't a strike, but it also didn't leave the yard. Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Outside. Tough spot for him on the mound. He can't just lob it in there with a good hitter like this at the dish. So the base is all loaded up now. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Jones has this one sized up as they escape the bases loaded jam. Midway through the fourth, the Chihuahuas out front here, 3-1. First and second with one away. Benny Montgomery, the next to hit. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners at first and second with one gone. Out to short. Tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mayer. 2 homers already in this one, and she's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. Gets the slider in there for a strike. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. 1 run in the inning so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one is inside for ball 1. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. That one misses. The count now 2-2. Wall leads off of first with 2 out. That's great pitching to establish the heater in on the hands. After the foul, the hitter has a lot of territory to cover. This one is labeled.
Get over.
Hits the base of the wall. Coming to the plate. Relay throw comes across to score, and they lead by 3. That pitch was absolutely smoked, but she put a little too much topspin on it to get it out of the yard. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Brandon Valenzuela will hit next. Here it comes, and the runner takes off for third in the dirt. And she swipes third without a throw.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
Runner going again. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs in the inning, 4 hits. 1 out and the bases are empty. And here is Adael Amador. Here's a grounder up the middle. Mayer. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Julio.
We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mayer. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. Hard hit for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Valenzuela. Runner on the go. In the dirt.
1-1.
And no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top of the 9th. Moved to second, just got the hand in there safely. Here's the 1-2 offering. Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Runner at second, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Runner takes off for third. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bernabel. Now 2 away, and they get a run across.
Now back, the third baseman, Clay
And now the right fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Right fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Payoff pitch. On the ground, 2-ball. Oh, great stop. The throw to second. It's a double play. You might see some folks heading towards the exits now, 2 gone. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. So digging in, warming Bernabel. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Greg.
And now the center fielder, Greg Jones. The 2-2. Popped up.
You got it.
Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Mayer really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers. Obviously, she was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Mayer. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. Mayer, starting at shortstop, batting 3rd today, and she's knocked in double-digit runs in her last 10 games. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That one back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Bangs off the wall. And it's a 2-out double. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result anyway. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Brennan Valenzuela.
Hey, drive him in. Need your
Runner
aid.
at second, 2 down. And now the runner breaks for 3rd. In the dirt. No throw, and she steals 3rd easily. Makes the catch, inning over. They leave 1 runner on base. On to the bottom of the 1st, no score. Man at second, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Robert Calaz. On the ground to the left, Mayer. Over to first, and there's 2 down. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. Mayer cracked a double the first time at bat.
Going better up there. Here we go.
And that drops in for a strike. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Not sure she was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time Time for her to battle now. Runner at second with 2 down. That one almost got the batter.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd, all tied 1-1. Two outs, runners at first and second. And next, the cleanup hitter, Keston Hira. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Out to short. Oh, gloves it. To first. Throw is too high. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. A big-time, costly mistake there. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions, fella?
That's a ball.
With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with her here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. Leaves the yard to left. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-3. She's gone deep in back-to-back games, and her timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Warming Bernabel. 1 out and the base is empty. Ground ball to short. Mayer. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. And now, Mayer. She's already gone yard in this game. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That's ripped toward center. Gets there. Got it. 1 runner left on base. Huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if Mayer has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading her team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the Las Vegas Aviators going up against the El Paso Chihuahuas. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Mayer hit a homer in her most recent game. She hits a fly to center. Avens under it. And that is out number 3. 1 inning, no score. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. Foul ball there. Kicks and delivers. Tried to get her chasing on the changeup. That one ripped out to left. Can't get there, now maybe extra bases. The throw in. That's a leadoff double. And once again, she collects a knock and extends her hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for her games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box too. Hard not to get. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw safe. No outs and a runner at third.
Hey, no one better right now, kid.
That's out number 1 as the run comes across. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Mayer. 1 for 2. In the dirt. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It one-hops off the wall, might be trouble. Around first and heading for second. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. That makes 2 doubles for her on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. One out, runner at second base. Next up, Brennan Valenzuela. And now the runner breaks for third. On the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. The tag out of the plate, and that's a double play. It doesn't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Man on at first. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Mayer.
The designated hitter, Mayer.
That 2-out single may prove critical, especially now that the 3, 4, 5 hitters may have a chance to do some damage. Here's a pop-up. McCann under it. And that's that. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 8th. The Chihuahuas out in front, 5-1. This game shows just why she's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results she did here. Mayer was made for this moment. Can she dazzle the crowd once again? Stick around and find out. It's the Las Vegas Aviators going up against the El Paso Chihuahuas. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Mayor. On the bump in this one, she's one of the highest ranked pitching prospects in the game. It should really be a treat to see her in action today. Ready to go now. Now the left fielder, Colby Thomas. And this one off and running.
0-1.
Checks the swing, and now an appeal to first. Went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Got it. One out. Here's the center fielder, Drew Avens. 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. 1 out and the base is empty.
Hey!
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. Base is empty with 2 out. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Kyle McCann. McCann bats left and throws right. 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Strike 2. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Now here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. She sets him down 1-2-3. Impeccable command in that inning. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Electric stuff out there on the mound. Man at first with 1 gone. Next up, the designated hitter, Mayor. Showing some real power recently. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
Hey, I need you right here now. Here we go.
This pitch popped up. Settles under it. And now 2 down. For more than a century, Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance has been protecting herds across the country. Find out what they can do for you today.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. With the way she's operating up in the zone, these hitters need to adjust. They can't get outside their mechanics, though. Got to stay on top of the ball and try to line it into the outfield.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Good eye there. What a take with 2 strikes. Fights it off, we'll see another. Now the payoff pitch. Foul ball, it remains a full count. Swings and misses. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd inning. Next up for the Aviators, CJ Alexander.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
2nd inning, no score thus far. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. In the
1
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
Got the batter looking for the K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Base is empty with 2 out. Now up, Brennan Malone. Fly ball left field. Mears in position, and that'll do it. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. Here's the third baseman, Brett Harris.
Aye.
Can't squeeze it. But the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out. Digging in for the Aviators, Max Muncy. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently, just 1 hit in the last 5 games. Clearly she's confident in her breaking ball in this one. 0-1 now. Ball 1 there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Got it. 2 away. And now, Logan Davidson.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
That's in there. It's now 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And that's the third out. They're set down in order. Top of the 4th inning with the Aviators at the dish. Thomas measures 5'10", 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2022. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Set down looking. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And congratulations to her on her 50th AAA strikeout. Always nice to get a milestone like that under your belt. So up next, Drew Avens. Struck out looking the first time up. Up the middle, DeVries whips it to first on the run. In time, out. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Kyle McCann. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
Aye.
Close, but ruled a ball.
1-1. Ball 2.
The Aviators still in search of their first hit in this one. Puts this one in the air down the line.
That's fine.
Makes the grab. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're all tied, 0-0. 1 out and the base is empty. Mayer, 0 for 1 so far. Scorched left field line. And a base hit. Here's the throw. The tag, out! I like the hustle trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time she got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning, and now it's going to be Carlos Cortez. She's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive her success, really putting the ball where she wants it to go. The 0-1. 2 straight strikes low in the zone, and it's 0-2. Batter has to be able to lay off something off speed down in the dirt, because that could be what's coming. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, C.J. Alexander. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. First offering just misses. Trying to plead her case with the ump, and she's walking a fine line here. She might get that call later, or she might get under the umpire's skin so much that she doesn't get any calls. Just missed.
Hey!
On the ground, right side. Reyes whips it to first. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brennan Malone.
And here's the first baseman, Brennan Malone. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 down and nobody aboard. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Down 0-2, swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as she gets him 1, 2, 3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. No score. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. At the plate, Brett Harris.
Brett Harris.
This one lined, it's a base hit, and that ends the chance at the perfect game. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Go-ahead run on base. Next up for the Aviators, Max Muncy. Up and in, 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Here's the 1-2 offering. That one missed. Good job to let the low one go there.
2-2 the count.
And now we're all filled up at 3-2. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for the Aviators, Logan Davidson. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. This could be a big moment in this game. A hit swings it toward the offense, but failing to capitalize gives a lot of momentum back to the pitcher. Comes up empty, strike 2. The Aviators with the go-ahead run standing at second. That one misses, and the count 1-2. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Colby Thomas. Close, but called a ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And a swing and a miss. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Drew Avens. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. There in plenty of time ends the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game attempt is no more, and we still have no score. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning, and here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one to first. Gurriel will do it alone, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Carlos Cortez getting ready to hit. Curveball gets over for a called strike. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. The 0-1 offering.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Rips one to right. And there's 2 away. I know the lineout is disappointing, but the contact was great. A little more luck, they would have had the go-ahead run aboard. Next is the designated hitter, CJ Alexander.
Ah! 0-1.
On the ground to third, Rojas. Throw to first in time. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. And we still have no score. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Mayor. Very potent bat at the plate. Could put them ahead if the pitcher makes a mistake here. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive. Adios, pelota. That should fire up the dugout. A solo blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. That was an absolute rocket of a homer and in a big spot. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. She may have been hunting something on the outer half, but she kept it. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tom Cosgrove, giving up a few too many hits so far this season. Mayer was terrific at the plate in this one, really productive. Had a decent day on the mound as well. Some excellent ABs at the plate. She really looked comfortable and was a serious difference maker for him offensively. Add her good pitching, and it's an impressive all-around game. Mayer, with an incredible stretch lately, riding a 25-game hitting streak. Can she keep this going? It's the Las Vegas Aviators going up against the El Paso Chihuahuas. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Next up, the designated hitter, Mayer, drove in their only run in last night's game.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Made them pay for that one. A two-run blast. And now they're out front. It's now 2-1. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Two away and a runner at first. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Mayer. Rolls away a little bit.
One strike.
Runner.
0-1, here's the pitch. There goes the runner. Foul ball there. Lockridge, the runner at first with 2 out. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, inning over on the strikeout. One runner left stranded as they can't add on to their 2-1 lead. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. Mayer, she's already gone yard in this game. That one pushed foul. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 5 runs across so far in the frame. That one missed. swings through it.
1 and 2.
That misses the zone. Now 2 and 2. Swing, a drive to right center, and this one's gonna go. Home run. A 2-run shot, her second of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. When a pitcher throws a sinker up in the zone, it can flatten out a bit, which gives a smart hitter an opportunity to do some real damage. She did well there to stay in her mechanics and hammer that one for the homer. NARF is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And I'm sure he's grateful that one was an off-speed pitch. Would have hurt a lot more if it was a fastball. Medina picks over, just back in. Oh, close play. And he delivers. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. They get one. To second, but way too late. Safe there. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Runner at second, one away. Next to hit, Yuli Gurriel. And now the full count offering. Runner takes off for third. Throw safe. Here's the left fielder, Joshua Mears. Up the middle, Davidson takes it to the bat for one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, on no hits, no errors, and one left on. Eighth inning coming up next. The Chihuahuas lead it 9-2. Every time up, she was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Las Vegas Aviators. So 2 down. Mayer getting ready to hit. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. Blasted that one out of here. 4th home run of the series. And we are all tied up. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. She may have been hunting something on the outer half, but she kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. One out and two on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Max Muncy. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounder on the right side. Could be two. Feeds to second. Out there. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and they get out of the jam and end the inning. One down. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Mayer. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A solo blast. Second home run of the game. And they lead it. It's now 2-1. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. He threw a sinker down and out of the zone, but it got hit out anyway. What a swing she put on that ball. Some shades of Roberto Clemente on that homer. 2 outs and a runner at first. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Mayer. That 2-out single may prove critical, especially now that the 3, 4, 5 hitters may have a chance to do some damage. This is part of why she's been on such a tear lately. She's doing a good job working the count, giving herself an edge. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. The pitch, runner on the move. This pitch popped up. Muncy. And that's that. So they strand a pair, and we're through 5 innings. El Paso with the lead, 5-3. Here's the third baseman, Brett Harris. Payoff pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Whips it to first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2. And now the shortstop, Mayer. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
1 out and the base is empty. This one is labeled. A dive and he can't haul it in. Around first, hustling for 2. Now around second and digging for 3. Hung up in a rundown now. And she escapes the rundown safe at second. Such an impressive performance out of her in this one. Her third hit for extra bases. Nice down and in fastball. Tough for a lot of hitters to get to. Good job to keep the hands in and drop the bat head for some loud contact. One out, runner at second base. And now it's going to be Renan Valenzuela.
Your turn. Drive him in right now.
Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. No throw, and she steals third easily. Now a step off and throw to third. Back in safely on the dive. Ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. That inside fastball was so well placed, and the late life earned the weak contact for the ground out. Runner at third, 2 away. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Yuli Gurriel. Runner's breaking for the plate. On the ground. Look at the stop here. From his knees, the throw, and they get the out. Making it look easy at second. Let's take another look at this one. That's going to get you. And now the first baseman, Brennan Malone. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Ground ball left side. Nice grab. Uh-oh, the throw goes to second and safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. That's the kind of hit the rest. 2 outs, runner on first base. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Max Muncy. Can't squeeze it. And that's the ball game. Mayer really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. 4 hits, 2 of them home runs. Always great to see a player as locked in as she was in this one. Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2 home run performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Las Vegas Aviators going up against the El Paso Chihuahuas. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Mayer, coming off a good one, 4 for 4 yesterday. Cusick stands at 6'6", 25 years old, a former first rounder back in 2021. Fouled off, she was late. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. Wall leading off of first with 1 out. Next one's fouled back. Runs it up to 96 to record the K. Back to the top of the order here. Now it's the shortstop, Darryl Hernandez. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here in the top of the second. bounces. That one gets the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Incredible bare hand effort there. Love to see that. So up next, Mayer, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And once again, she collects a knock and extends her hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for her games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box too. Hard not to get excited over the run she's on. And next, the cleanup hitter, Brennan Valenzuela.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
0-1 now. Runner on the go. Grounder to third, Urias. And no throw, batter into first easily. Yuli Gurriel, the next to hit. 1 out, runners at first and second.
Here we go.
Checks on the runner, back in easily. Here's the pitch, and it's a double steal. Fly to left. Thomas gets there under it. Out number 2. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Now the third baseman, double steal attempt. Hard ground ball, base hit, headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone, a home run. And there's a nice milestone for her to celebrate. 20 home runs at the AAA level. Nothing like some validation that you're doing something right. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. So with a runner at second and 1 away, coming up to the dish for El Paso, Mayer. Down the left field line and deep. If it's fair, it's gone. Over near the wall, had the distance, but slices foul. That catches the corner. Whips it to first. 2 away. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Logan Davidson. grounds this one to short. Mayer. Throw to first in time. And there's one down. Mayer launched her 20th homer of the season in this one, and I gotta say, she's really starting to show off her pop. This is the kind of power bat that every franchise wants to have in the prospect pipeline.